Matthew McConaughey escaped the paparazzi outside of his home in Texas. I just can't. What's up, everybody? It is Lady Gaga week here, full throttle, rah, rah, rah. And it's Joe and Kramzer here. Yesterday, we talked about, in ranked order, our favorite Lady Gaga albums. And today, we're going to narrow down 10 of our favorite tracks from Lady Gaga. I thought there was a lot to choose from, far more than I suspected. Got kind of challenging because I love the hits, but, you know, I really dig a lot of the deep cuts. So I think I've got a pretty interesting, eclectic list. But you kick it off.
All right, I'll kick it. Yes, I agree. Lots of stuff to choose for. There's not a ton of Lady Gaga tracks I just dislike.
Are you at least with me on Teeth? I hate Teeth.
Teeth is, I don't hate it, but it is the weakest track off the Fame Monster. The only one I don't love on that album. But narrowing it down, I had to do it. I did the dirty work. I'm gonna kick it off with one from Joanne. I got Hey Girl. Got that Elton John 70s, like Benny and the Jets kind of dun, dun, dun. Really dig it. Great, fun, glammy duet with Florence Welch. Cool. Just a cool track. Number 9. I know you don't like this song, Kramzer, but You and I, obviously that's my kind of track with Brian May, big guitar solo, Robert Mutt Lang stepping in on the boards. Just a big, arena rock track, and I think she can pull it off. She could do a whole album of arena rock, and I wouldn't mind one little bit. Number 8, I got Sex X Extremes. Just a really kind of like a little humorous, but interesting too. She goes back and forth. She has like 2 different points of view. One when she's singing, one when she's singing, and get kind of like 2 sides of her thought process about, sex dream about some hot dude. Really shows her personality, and I love the giant, just massive synth bass that pops in, that right in the chorus, just always gets me. Number 7, I got Dance in the Dark from the Fame Monster. Just that huge Euro disco, super danceable. Just want to dance when you hear it. You can't help yourself. Number 6, I got GUI, Guy, Girl Under You is what it stands for. Just a really like empowering sex anthem. Lady Gaga knows what she got. She ain't afraid to, do what it takes, but don't try and take advantage of her or anything. She's a feminist, but she knows how to please a man, or whatever the hell she's talking about in the track. It's another one of those like super sex filled tracks off Art Pop in the beginning, kind of strings them all together. Whatever she goes for there on that album, it works. I love it. Number 5, I got Just Dance. Thought it was a joke when I first heard it. Just weird, sort of poking fun at herself lyrics, the weird white boy rap in it, the backward sounding bridge section. It's really weird. In 2008, like a lot of stuff sort of sounds that way now, and after when you have the big EDM kind of boom in pop music, but at the time that song sounded like absolutely nothing else on the radio. Grew on me. Now I love it. Number 4 is gonna be Speechless. Got that Freddie Mercury Queen vibe. Really shows that it showed that she was a musician, not just kind of a vapid pop star. Like she can sing, she can play piano, she can write a rock song. Just great vocals, very consciously 70s arena rock. I really like it, and a nice break in the middle of the Fame Monster with all that like real heavy synth and drums and everything. And pop, here's a great rock song. Number 3 is going to be Poker Face. Just another really weird track from the debut. The half talking, half singing, like the really dark, sinister sounding synths in the background, the male backing vocals. It just has like this weird kind of dangerous vibe to it. Didn't sound like Just Dance. It didn't sound like anything else in pop music in America anyway at the time. And Gaga she sounds so confident and just owns the track. So always love that one. Number 2 is going to be Monster, just a depraved, sleazy, massive EDM flavored banger. I love the electronic drums and the creepy, like stereotypical alpha male backup vocals that kind of pop in, like she's hot as hell, like just really like dark and edgy. And I really like it. Mean, icy, sort of sexual, but in like a very detached, like displaced kind of way. But number 1 is going to be the track that sort of, it didn't start at all, but it really put her on another level. I Got Bad Romance. Just that massive hook right off the bat, no accompaniment. Whatever she's saying, like she's making up words and like throwing her own name in there. Like it's really just like super confident. Her being like, I am a massive pop star now. I can do whatever I want. I'm going to sing in French. I'm going to kind of take what she started on the Fame with Just Dance and Poker Face and just take it to a whole nother level. Just really cool. Love the pulsating beat, the bitchy lyrics, and one of my favorite pop songs of we'll say millennium. I think millennium. We'll go all the way back to 2000.
All right, good lists. Got a couple of shared songs here. Gonna do a quick shout out to Shallow. I know it's been played to death and every middle school boy and girl have covered it since it came out, but I love it, so honorable mention to that. Number 10, a bonus track is going to be Disco Heaven. I love it. It's really groovy. It's got that roller rink 70s disco funk beat to it. Really awesome. Number 9, I've got one that's not on an album. I've got The Cure. Really nice blend of like emotional and sensual, but also still like this big heavy club ballad. I love that little whistly hook to it. Very cool. Rest of my list is going to be, spoiler alert, a little Joanne heavy. Not too much. If you haven't watched the video that came out yesterday, it is my favorite Lady Gaga album. But here at number 8, I've got Sinner's Prayer, a really cool, like dark cowgirl vibe, like coming into town, like she's like the assassin or the savior coming in, but she's got a dark side, like, you know, a Jessica James kind of vibe to it, or Jesse James, if you know you're whatever, want to be accurate with history. Great little atmosphere with like the subtle slide guitar and stuff like that. Number 7, I've got A Million Reasons. I think this is just a classic, beautiful, big mega pop ballad, very touching pop lyrics. There's a lot of songs like this in the last 6-7 years, these big like minor key, just big love songs, but this is one of the best ones, even though touch over singing at times. I still think it's very effective. Number 6, I've also got Bad Romance, so iconic with the O's and the rah-rah-rahs, so catchy. She just owns. Number 5, I've got GUY, very just mysterious and cool, great EDM, techno, synth pop rocking behind it and just dripping with sexual charisma on this one. Fantastic. Number 4, I've got Ayo from Joanne, really great beat, cool R&B country mashup kind of thing, and so catchy with Ayo, Ayo, very nice. Number 3, same album, I've got Come to Mama. Doesn't have another song in the catalog that sounds like this. It's really cool, whimsical, jovial, like caring 60s kind of pop rock thing that almost builds like it's like a Christmas song or something from that era. I don't know how to describe it, but it's very tender. Number 2, I've got Joanne. I think one of her best written songs, really soulful, really understated. And you can't really say that about many Lady Gaga songs. She really puts pedal to the metal on just about every track in her discography. But this one is kind of perfectly held back and reined in. My number 1 is going to be Paparazzi, one of my favorite pop songs of all time. Definitely one of my favorite pop songs of the last 10 or 11 years. It's amazing, really cool subject matter and so catchy. Just the way she says paparazzi is so infectious. Like, I never read the word anymore. It's just like, it'll be like a random article. It'll be like, Matthew McConaughey escaped the paparazzi outside of his home in Texas. I just can't, it's always there for me. I think it's great. I love it. I know Jason loves it too. Told the story in another video. I saw him sing it once. He claims it never happened or that he doesn't like this song, but he did. I promise every viewer out there it's true. But it is my favorite Lady Gaga song. I love it. Pretty good lists.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about Paparazzi. That could have easily made my list. There's probably 5 or 6 that you had on yours that could have easily gone on my list. The one, you didn't have it on your list, but you mentioned it. The one track I really hate by her is Shallow. I can't stand that song. I think it's just terrible. I don't know why. It sounds like out of tune or something. I don't know if it's Lady Gaga herself. It's just the song itself, I think, sucks.
I disagree, but there's some other pretty good originals on the Star is Born soundtrack album as well. But yeah, to me, I still love that song. Yeah, so thank you for watching, everybody. Let us know down in the comments what your favorite Lady Gaga tracks are. Let us know what you thought about our lists. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. And if you haven't checked out the Lady Gaga album ranking, do so. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow for our side 3. We're going to be talking about artists or bands that we like or prefer in small doses, and we'll elaborate more on that tomorrow. So it's a little bit. Don't forget to check out our Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And on behalf of Joe and myself, we'll see you next time on Listography. Take care.